A rational expression is the quotient of two polynomials, 3x squared minus 1 over 2x plus 1, y minus 1 over y plus 1, 2x squared plus 5 are examples of rational expressions. But x plus 1 over square root of x minus 1 is not a rational expression, since root square x minus 1 is not a polynomial. We can simplify a fraction by dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same non-zero quantity. The same idea applies to simplifying rational expressions. So here's a strategy to simplify rational expressions. We factor the numerator and the denominator completely. We cancel out factors the numerator and the denominator have in common. Let us illustrate this with the example on page 42. Simplify 8x squared minus 8x minus 6 over 2x squared minus x minus 3. We start by factoring the numerator and the denominator. 8x squared minus 8x minus 6. First, we factor out the greatest common factor of all terms. 8x squared, 8x, and 6. The greatest common factor is 2, so we factor out 2. We are left with 4x squared minus 4x minus 3. To factor 4x squared minus 4x minus 3, we use the AC method. We are looking for two numbers whose sum is negative 4 and whose product is 4 times negative 3, which is negative 12. We see that negative 6 and 2 work. Negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. Negative 6 times 2 is negative 12. So we have to split the term negative 4x. Since our numbers are negative 6 and 2, we rewrite negative 4x as negative 6x plus 2x. Now we continue factoring by grouping, so we split into two groups. 4x squared minus 6x and 2x minus 3. Next, we factor the greatest common factor out of each group. For the first group, we have 4x squared and 6x. The greatest common factor is 2x, so we factor out 2x and are left with 2x minus 3. The second factor, 2x and a 3. The greatest common factor is 1, so we do not have to factor anything out. Next, we factor out the common binomial 2x minus 3 and are left with 2x plus 1. So we have the factorization of the numerator. We now continue by factoring the denominator, 2x squared minus x minus 3. Again, we use the AC method. So we are looking for two numbers whose sum is negative 1 and whose product is 2 times negative 3, which is negative 6. We see that negative 3 and 2 work. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1, and negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. So we split the term negative x. Since our numbers are negative 3 and 2, we split negative x into negative 3x plus 2x. Next, we split into two groups. Now we factor out the greatest common factor out of each group. For the first group, we have 2x squared and 3x. The greatest common factor is x, so we factor out x and are left with 2x minus 3. For the second group, 2x and 3, the greatest common factor is 1, so we do not factor out anything. Now we factor out the common binomial, 2x minus 3, and are left with x plus 1, which is our factorization of the denominator. Now we can simplify the rational expression. Here was the given expression. We factored the numerator and the denominator, and now we can cancel out any common factors, which is 2x minus 3 in this case, and are left with 2 times 2x plus 1 over x plus 1, which is our final answer.